Fruit is a sweet treat enjoyed by man for generations. And like everything enjoyed by man for generations, a white guy on YouTube who nobody cares about has to review it. So I'm gonna be ranking every fruit in a tier list. I see no reason to not just jump right in here and start off with a good old avocado. Now the avocado, this is an easy A tier for me because goddamn, guacamole is good. Guacamole is so fire. I'll tell you what, I used to hate avocados. I used to be an avocado hater because I was like, man, I don't get it. Avocado toast in the morning every day. Why do people like this stuff? But the reason they like it is because guac exists. Guac is so good, man. You eat guac and you have your ratatouille moment and you're like, damn, avocados actually, they're all right. They're all right. Avocados are an easy A for me. Guac carries the avocado on its back and drags it to A tier. The apple is the starter fruit, right? It's the average Joe Schmo schmuck fruit. If you were to Google fruit, you'd probably see a picture of a red apple that a teacher would have on their desk, picturesque, looking nice. But the truth is, apples are mid. We've all had the situation when you're going to school, you're in like elementary school, you got your little sacky lunch and you got sliced up apples are chilling in the plastic baggie and you eat them and they're okay, they're fine. You're having a decent time eating apples, but you eat other fruits, you grow up, you get older, you leave the nest, you try other fruits, you try avocados, you try bananas, you try blueberries, and they blow apples out of the water, but they still have a place in everyone's heart. A B tier fruit. To juxtapose the average fruit, the banana is the best fruit in the game right now. Straight up the best fruit in the game right now. And the reason for that, there's no better way to get your quick carbs in. Bananas have saved my bacon time and time again. I wake up late so frequently because I'm up all night doing dumb like editing. Bananas are there for me because I can just pick one up, grab one, eat it and go, and it's enough carbs to last me till like 12 p.m. to midday. When I got work, when I got school, and I don't have time to make breakfast, the banana's where it's at. The banana's the lifesaver. It's the best grab and go fruit in the game right now. And on top of that, it's also the best protein shake fruit in the game right now. You can throw a banana in any protein shake and it gives you the carbs you need. It helps give you the energy you need. Literally scientifically proven to boost your mood. Fantastic fruit for protein shakes. Wonderful time. Solid fruit. And that's not even touching on banana bread. I didn't even bring up banana bread, banana baked goods, S tier fruit. We're just gonna go ahead and move the blackberry and the raspberry just right up to C because they're kind of the same thing, just a different skin. It's like Marth and Roy when you're playing Smash Bros. It's like that, right? Raspberries taste okay. I got no qualms with the raspberry taste. I got no qualms with the convenience of eating raspberries because you just kind of have the plastic fruit carton of them and you just kind of scoop them out, eat them, and it's great. It's a fun time. But I don't like the texture of raspberries. I don't like the popping in the mouth. I don't like the seeds and the crunch that is there. It's just not my favorite fruit in the world. Easy C tier for me. Pretty mid, pretty lame. It's made fun of in school, much like me in 7th grade. Now, blueberries, I think they're an S tier. Straight up, blueberries are another S tier fruit. They're a solid, healthy food. If you're looking to live longer, blueberries are the fruit for you, man. They're the fruit for you, dude. Munch on them all day and you'll add 10 years onto your life, probably. A scientist said that somewhere. Also, blueberry pie is very good. Blueberry baked goods, like any baked good with blueberry filling is a good time to eat. It's very solid. Enough to push it to S tier for me. Grapefruit, great fruit. Melons, that's a D tier fruit right there, man. You'll never convince me that people actually eat the melon in the fruit cup. And that's how we know what melons are, right? We all got those like little mixed fruit salads as a kid at like the lunch line or something. And the melons are just there along with like cut up banana, like strawberries and grapes and whatever. And nobody's eating the melon ever. Everyone's throwing that thing out in the big red garbage bins in the cafeteria because melons suck. They're not offensive. I don't look at melons and get appalled. And I'm not like, oh, right? I'm not throwing up, but they're tasteless, they're boring, the texture's a little funky and whack, it's a little like pulpy, kind of, almost. Not my favorite fruit in the game right now, nowhere close to it even. Easy D tier. I can never think of a time where I'd ever pick to eat a melon over any of the other fruits on this list, except for maybe the cherry. And I know what you're thinking, cherries are kind of good, oh, cherry pie is so great, oh. No, it's not. It's okay. Cherry pie is okay. Cherries taste okay. But at the end of the day, if I'm struggling to eat around a pit, the fruit around the pit itself better be good. And cherries are just meh. Nobody's clamoring for cherry pie realistically. It's mid. Nobody's dying for cough syrup unless you're addicted to cough syrup, in which case cherries deserve their place in B tier because it's addicting a young generation to a drug, to cough syrup. 10 cherry pits can probably kill a man. There's a statistic out there. Eating cherry pits kills you. not a fun time. I for one like to live. I would avoid the cherry. Grapes are an A tier fruit. The thing about grapes is they're the most shareable fruit on this list because you and the homies can just Lady and the Tramp this off the vine if you want to and have a great time. Grapes are the reason wine exists. You make wine out of grapes. Grape juice is a little mid. I'm not a Welch's grape juice guy. Some people are, and that's totally fine. I respect the fact that grape juice is beloved by many, and that's enough for me to put it in A tier. Grapefruit is an easy D tier. Probably the most offensive fruit besides cherries on this list because it can't kill you. It won't murder you like cherries will, but you're gonna hate eating it. It's like sucking on straight acid. And let me tell you something, I love my stomach acid to be in my stomach digesting the food. Not here, not in my mouth, not all up in here. I don't like that. I don't like it at all. Tastes like acid, tastes gross. I've never seen anyone eat grapefruit outside of 50s sitcom dads. The ones with the transatlantic accents where they're like, honey, get me my grapefruit, get me my bacon, my eggs, and my breakfast steak. Oh ho ho. I've got to get my breakfast before I go out to my salaryman job. No real people eat this. No one eats this. D tier fruit. Mangoes, on the other hand, easy B tier for me. And the reason they're B tier, mangoes taste great. They're a great tasting fruit. People love mangoes. They're a good time. But my issue with them, they don't have uses outside of just eating the mango. Maybe I'm just a Midwestern American, a Rust Belt American who just doesn't know about the many uses of mangoes. That could straight up just be the case. I'm putting it in B tier solely for the fact that I know it tastes good. But I just don't know of many other uses for mangoes besides eating it straight up. Listen, if there are other uses for mangoes that I'm missing, let me know in the comments below. And in 2023, I'll make an adjusted mango tier list and it'll be great. We'll all walk off into the sunset, skipping, holding hands. Next up, we got oranges. Orange is a good old orange. I'm gonna put it begrudgingly in A tier, right? The thing I hate about oranges is that people that like oranges are like the Twitter stans of fruit enjoyers. They live and breathe the orange. They love orange starbursts. They love eating oranges at lunch and stanking up the whole table. They love doing that bit where they put the orange slice in their mouth. They're like, look at me, guys. Isn't this funny? Look at me. And it's just them with the orange slice in their mouth. They're smiling and it's so funny for like 10 seconds. And they do it for 5 minutes straight and you're over it. The bit's over and they just keep bringing it back and bringing it back. And it's not great anymore. You can stop now. We don't need to see this every day, but they do it every day. The 7th layer of Dante's Inferno is just a room filled with that guy with the orange in his mouth being like, hey guys, look at me, I love oranges. A tier for sure. I'm putting peaches in B. They taste fine and everything. I'm just scarred from the peaches they would serve you in the high school cafeteria. They look like a test tube and they're like floating in this vestigial mass of peach juice and it looks gross and people like eat it and they'll be like sticking their hands in the peach juice to like get the slices out and shove them into their mouths and it's kind of nasty. It was actually so gross and it was hard to look at it, and then they would drink the juice after like a bowl of ramen. They're also the fuzziest fruit probably, and I don't like that. I don't like my fruit to be fuzzy that much. Sue me. I will say though, the peach emoji is fire and that's enough to get up into B tier for me. The peach emoji is so funny. Pineapples. All right, I'm gonna address the elephant in the room now. Let's get it out of the way. Pineapple on pizza is not that bad. It's not the best pizza topping ever. It's not the worst pizza topping ever. It's not offensive. Nobody's getting hurt by pineapple on pizza. They're not. They're just not. So stop complaining about it so much, would you? Would you just stop already? Just stop, please, God. It's fine. It's good. Pineapples taste pretty decent. They're a little too sweet for me. That's why they're not in S tier. But they have a lot of culinary uses, like grilled pineapple is solid on a lot of things. They taste great. I got no qualms. Now this, the pomegranate, imagine everything wrong with raspberries and blackberries, and you amplify it times 100 and make it even more inconvenient. But it's so inconvenient for such a mid fruit. Pomegranate's a D tier fruit. I'm gonna put strawberries in B tier, right? I'm planting the flag down and I'm saying, strawberry lovers, you need to grow up and try other fruits. Jesus Christ, for the love of God, please. You're going to the Jamba Juice or at the Red Mango, and you're like, can I get the strawberry banana smoothie, please? I'll take a strawberry banana smoothie, plan. I love strawberry banana smoothies. Can I get a medium of that? And a whole milk, please. Stop it. Stop it. There are other smoothies and other fruits that are so good. You just gotta try them. Break out of the strawberry bubble, please. I'm begging you. There are other fruits to enjoy out here. I get it. Strawberries are good. If I was ranking them just on their sole merits, I would probably put them in A tier, maybe even S tier. But you gotta move on. Strawberries aren't the only fish in the sea. There's other stuff out there you can try and like. So get a grip, please. Try another fruit. And if you're gonna do strawberry, at least do a strawberry kiwi smoothie. Those are so fire. Last up, we got the watermelon. And I'm gonna put the watermelon in the B tier. The watermelon, a few days of the year is great. If you're eating watermelon on 4th of July, it's the best fruit you'll ever eat. If you're eating watermelon because you're part of a middle-class family and you can't afford to buy food at the beach restaurants, So you just bring ham and cheese sandwiches with mayo on white bread and cubed up watermelon, and you eat it, and it's the best food you'll ever eat. It's a great time for the whole family. It's so good on that specific occasion. But on every other day of the year besides the 4th of July and middle class beach day, it's just mid. It's just ostensibly a mid fruit. So for that reason, B tier, although it's S tier 3 or 4 days out of the year. All right, this is the fruit tier list. If you got a problem with the fruit tier list, leave a comment down below. I'm sure little Timmy is typing furiously, and he's like, raspberries and blackberries, the C tier. And I get it, that's great. Let me know and try and be civil about it, okay?